Hey folks, welcome to this page. I want to welcome you to Publish a Book and Grow Rich follow-up training. What I'm going to present to you on this page is an opportunity for you to get follow-up training absolutely free. Let me introduce myself. My name is JG. I'm the CEO of Black Card Books and Jerry Roberts' business partner, and I'm happy to be here today. This is a picture of me when I was in Kuala Lumpur in front of our excited group of authors. We did the same thing in Singapore. We go to Asia 3-4 times a year, and I imagine if you're listening to this page, you've either seen me speak, you've been to Publish a Book and Grow Rich, because that's the only way you can have access to this page, is if you've been to Publish a Book and Grow Rich. So if you've sort of stumbled onto this page, I'm sort of sorry. This is exclusive for our customers that have been to Publish a Book and Grow Rich. In the bottom corner there, that's a copy of my book, messymanager.com. Now, what I'd like to cover today with you briefly is an opportunity for you to join a training session where Jerry Robert himself is going to cover some follow-up training after Publish a Book and Grow Rich. See, we don't want to be a company where you just come to the session, you learn some cool stuff, and then you don't do anything with it. We want to make sure you put this stuff into action. We want to make sure that you follow up. We want to make sure that you actually go to the level where you're implementing the strategies that we presented and that Jerry Robert presented on the Publish a Book and Grow Rich Weekend Bootcamp. So in this follow-up training, in this webinar, if you decide to register, Jerry is going to cover the critical 4 next steps you need to be taking. The critical 4 next steps you should have already taken in order to go to the next level with this concept of writing your book and using it as a marketing tool. Using it as a tool to catapult your business, using it as a tool to boost your fees, using it as a tool to boost your income. Are you doing those critical 4? We'll find out real soon. The other thing Jerry's going to cover is the impossible 3. These are the 3 most common obstacles that our customers run into. These are if these 3 obstacles were removed, 98% of your success could just about be guaranteed, because everybody runs into these 3 impossible obstacles, and 99% of people let these 3 obstacles stop them, and as a result, they don't move forward. I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to get this book done. I want you to write the book. I want you to publish the book, and I want you to use the book and grow rich. So have you run into these 3 obstacles, these 3 impossible to overcome obstacles? Jerry's not only going to share with you these obstacles, he's going to give you strategies to overcome these obstacles. Then in the webinar, we're going to cover the absolute 2. These are the critical 2 things you need to do in the next 24 hours. Yes, you heard me right. In the next 24 hours, right after the webinar, you need to be doing these absolute 2 steps. The reason is because this solidifies your commitment, it solidifies your action, it tells you, it tells the universe, it tells the world, it tells everybody that you're committed to doing this. What are the absolute 2 things you need to be doing 24 hours after the webinar in order to make sure and guarantee that this happens for you? That this is going to happen for you. What are those 2 things? Jerry will present them for you on the webinar. He's going to show you the absolute 2. The other thing we're going to do is live title consultation. Jerry has never done this for anyone other than our VIP high-paying customers, but he's going to do it for a select few people. So make sure that you show up early for the webinar. First of all, make sure you register. Second of all, make sure you show up early. Third, make sure you participate, because the people who are the most active, the people who are most engaged, the people who are on fire are going to get access to this live title consultation, and Jerry's going to do it right there on the webinar in front of everybody, so everybody can benefit. Everyone is going to benefit from this live title consultation, so that you will see the thinking process Jerry goes through in order to help somebody choose the title, and then you're able to apply that thinking process to your book to select the best title for you. Like Jerry's mentioned before, sometimes we've spent more time selecting the title than we have doing the content of the book. The title and the cover are critical steps to this whole process, and we want to make sure you nail your title. We want to make sure you get the absolute best title you can, and Jerry's going to offer on this webinar, and this is exclusive on this webinar, a live title consultation, not only for a select few people right then and there, but everyone's going to participate, everyone's going to benefit, because they're all going to be listening in. You'll be able to ask questions. The other thing is we're going to have live Q&A. What that means, you'll be able to ask questions, and either myself or someone from my team will be there to answer your questions. It's going to be incredible. The other thing is, the last thing Jerry's going to present is the art and science of partnerships. A lot of people get tripped up by partnerships simply because it's new to them. They don't quite understand. We've put on an event called the Global Advertising and Partnership Seminar. It's a $300 ticket event just for a half day. And this is what it covers: the art and science of partnerships. And Jerry's going to be presenting those concepts. Many of those concepts we present in that $300 seminar, he's going to present them right there for you on this webinar, so that you can take partnership and you can go to the next level with your book. Partnerships could be worth to you $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 in the next 30 to 60 days if you did it right. This is worth mega money. I know when I did my first book, Answers You're Aching to Know, I was able to raise $15,000 in sponsorship in the first 3 weeks. So I know that it works. I'm very passionate about partnerships because I did it. Now, there's a certain way you need to go about it, and we told you as much as we could on that Publish a Book and Grow Rich Weekend Bootcamp, but there's a way to get more information now. If you need a bit of follow-up training, this is the webinar for you. Now, here's the thing. We've never done this kind of follow-up training before. This is the first time we'll do this. We've never done it before, and frankly, I don't know if we'll ever do it again. It's a new concept. We're just trying it out to see, first of all, how it works for us, and secondly, how it works for you and for our customers. So this has never been done before, and I can't promise you that it's never going to be done again. I don't know. This may be the only time we ever do this. So if this is at all of interest to you, I urge you to register and get involved, because if you don't, you may miss your chance forever. The other thing is it's limited to 100 seats. What I mean by that is the webinar system we use, GoToWebinar, is limited to 100 seats. Our subscription is 100 seats. Now, sometimes this kind of things drive me crazy because people think that webinars are unlimited and you can have as many people as possible. But if you go to GoToWebinar, which is the system we use, the subscription we have is 100 seat maximum. And the reason is we don't do big webinars for the masses. We typically only do webinars for our VIP customers, the people who pay us $15,000 to $60,000 to $200,000 in order to coach them and consult them and publish their book for them. So we do we do webinars just for those people typically. But now we're offering you a chance, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Actually, frankly, over 1,000 people are going to get this email and are going to come to this page and check this out and watch this video. And the webinar is limited to 100 seats. So check on this page, get the information about the date, the time, and everything. Get yourself registered. You're going to get an email confirmation. You've got to fill out the web form on this page to get in. Once you're in, you're in. Your seat is locked in. It's for sure, but you got to be one of those first 100. If you're not, I can't promise you're going to get in. So what you want to do is get in, sign up right now before it's too late, because if you register, it may be too late. If you think too much, it may be too late. This is absolutely free. There's no charge to this. You just take action and get in on this and get all of the benefits we just talked about. So I hope to see you on that webinar. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. What I urge you to do is first register, then bring your questions to the webinar, and I'll be happy to answer them then. I'll see you on the webinar. Have a great day.